You'll come here, Don. Just come with me a second. Right, okay. No, it's all right. You just stand at the side of the stage over here for me, honey. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And you just stand there, Don. Okay. Now, don't go away. Okay? Now, don't go away. You're all right. Don't be frightened. Okay, don't. Come stand here. If you want to sit here, look like this. So you can get to the steps quickly. All right? Okay. Right. Now, the reason you may wonder I've done that, ladies and gentlemen, the next act, or performer, let's read the licence and everything else here, yeah, okay, all right, that. We've got a comedian, okay, now while this lady's here, if the joke's got a bit blue, okay, she's got to run on the stage and tap him like that, get off. Now that covers us, you see, it's not P&O, it's not my fault, it's her fault. Is that alright? Okay, so where's Colin? Where's Colin? Bring him up.
Go on, big man.
Come on, Colin. Go on, here he is.
I wish I could sing that.
No, I tell you. Yeah, obviously you can sing as well, I tell you. So where are you from, Colin?
The small place.
And everybody lives in a small place, don't they? Everybody live in a big place, aren't they?
The English Riviera.
The English Riviera.
Torquay.
Cross the other side of the river, boy.
Torquay.
Oh yeah, okay. You've had your passport scanned twice then. To go get out of Torquay and Cornwall this way, right?
Okay.
Good. So you're going to tell us a few gags?
Yes. I'll try to.
Okay.
If you laugh, it'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, where's my nose out? I'm going to say a few prayers. Give me a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, Colin. Yeah. Don't forget, you know.
Last week, my wife upset me. I'm not happy. We were watching a documentary and there was a bloke on there that had 2 wives. I said to her I could do with 2 wives myself. She said, what for? I said, 1 for cooking and ironing and 1 for pleasure. She said, I'll do the cooking. Husband and wife on a farm. Husband said to wife, if you had bigger we could get rid of that cow. She said to him, if you had a bigger we could get rid of that tractor driver. My granddad was 95 last week, and I said to him, do you want anything special for your birthday? He said, I wouldn't mind a bath. So I got all the water in the bath, all the soap suds, and I washed them away, and the bubbles started to go. And these 2 things popped up. It was his feet. He said, hello feet, you're 95 today, happy birthday. Bit further along and wash them away again, the bubbles started to go. And these 2 things popped up. It was his knees. You see where we're going? He said, hello knees, you're 95 today, happy birthday. Bit further along and wash them away again, and the bubbles started to go. And these 2 things popped up, and he's John Thomas. He said, if you were alive today, you'd be 95. I saw an old girlfriend last week, and she had one of those silicone implants. The doctor says we don't do them now. You've got a valve under this arm, so if you want them pumped up, you've got to. And if they get too big, you've got another valve under this arm, you can let them down. But doctor said don't ever go like that. She's walking down the road and she saw this chap that she quite fancied. She gets up to him and said, excuse me, don't I know you from somewhere? He said, yes. I took my grandchild, in Torquay, I took my grandchild on the bus, and he's 5 years old. And we get to the bus stop, and he said, under 5s go free. I said to him, when you get on this bus, I said, you're 4, you're 4, you're 4. We get on the bus, I said, 1 ticket, please. He said, old's the lad? I said, he's 4. He said, old you son? He said, I'm 4, I'm 4, I'm 4. The driver said, when will you be 5? He said, when I get off this bus. Oh, I could do a pint now, I tell you. Husband and wife wanted to spice up their love life a bit. So they called their private bits by name. He called his washing, and she called hers washing machine. So one night upstairs, he said to her, "Can I put my washing in your washing machine?" She said no. The second night upstairs, he said, "Can I put my washing in your washing machine?" She said no. The third night upstairs, she said to him, "Do you want to put your washing in my washing machine?" He said no, I've done it by hand. My gran, bless her, got one of them mucky phone calls last night, and she suffers from asthma. Terrible. The conversation went like this. She said, "Hello?" He went, It started my gran off then. She went, He went, My gran went, He went, My gran went, He said, "Who rang who?" I like to finish with this one. Have you got a good imagination, girls? I'll tell you when to use your imagination. Last Father's Day, I gets home and nobody bought me nothing at all. I wasn't very happy. So I went downtown, I bought myself a new pair of shoes. And I walked, what do you mean, I walked in the house and nobody noticed. I went upstairs, I took all my clothes off, except for my new shoes. This is where you've got to use your imagination. I comes downstairs with just my new shoes on, nothing else. I'm stood there like this. Use your imagination. I stood there like that. And the wife said to me, "You're dangling." I said to her, "I'm not dangling." I said, "It's pointing to my new shoe." She said, "You should have bought a new hat."
Ladies and gentlemen.